So another piss poor performance by the defense of my Baltimore Ravens. 27-26, we edged the Philadelphia Eagles down at M&T Bank Stadium. Joe Flacco. We saw little bits and pieces of sloppy Joe. He didn't have a totally bad game. 16 for 30, 206 yards, 2 touchdowns. He did have an interception on the day. Carson Wentz. Now I was real scared because I was thinking that we could possibly lose this season to the 2 top rookie quarterbacks in Dak Prescott and Carson Wentz. That really would have set my week off, my Christmas week off in a bad way. Carson Wentz was 22 for 42, 170 yards. He did have 1 interception. He didn't throw any touchdowns. The Philadelphia Eagles totally ran the football against my defense. It was just embarrassing. I don't know what's up with my defense, man. On paper, we the #1 overall defense. But every time I hear that we #1, every time that I hear that, and then the game comes down, it was the same deal with New England. We just look pathetic. It's criminal out there. We allow Ryan Matthews, I believe, to get 128 yards on the ground and a touchdown today off 20 carries. That's just totally unacceptable, in my opinion. But the biggest thing, let me tell you something. And we're going to get to the bottom of this because I'm a little bit pissed off right now. We might as well just take 4 orange cones and just put in the back of our secondary. Like, it is ridiculous to see our defensive backs play the way they did. At the end of the game, when Carson Wentz ran in for that touchdown, I mean, somebody got to explain to me, what the hell happened to Eric Weddle? Why was he frozen solid with Carson Wentz at the end of the game on that touchdown run? Like, that was just pathetic. I don't know what's up with my defensive backs. The secondary for the Baltimore Ravens is just beyond pathetic. This is week by week we go through this. And we got the Pittsburgh Steelers next week. I'm being honest with you. Tavon Young. And I'm so tired of saying this guy's name week by week with the same thing. Tavon Young might as well put on a Harbor Tunnel toll attendant uniform and collect $2 from AB Antonio Brown next week as he passed by. This is just ridiculous, man. I don't know what's up with my Ravens defense secondary, man. Jimmy Smith is out. He probably will be out next week in the Christmas game for Heinz Field against the Pittsburgh Steelers. That game is going to be for the AFC North Division Championship, in my opinion. We both got 2 division games left, the Ravens and the Steelers. Both of our games are on the road. But if we beat the Steelers next Sunday on Christmas Day, we will have the tiebreaker sweeping them again in the regular season. So this is a big game for the Ravens. And our defensive backs, man, our secondary is just pathetic. I mean, it really makes me want to just send out Harbor Tunnel uniforms, like toll attendant uniforms, and just have them collect $2 from the wide receivers of Pittsburgh as they pass by, man. It's just going to be terrible. I hope that the Ravens able to pick up the pace next week and get it popping, because this is for all the marbles. And today I just really was not impressed, man. Questionable play calling from the coaching staff. I mean, we up by 10, under 6 minutes left, and inside the Philadelphia's 15-yard line, and we decided to throw the ball. Like, just stupid plays, questionable officiating calls. I mean, I just don't know where to begin, man. It was just bad, man. Then you up for 5 and you don't go for 2 points, to make it a 7-point lead. And you're lucky that we won the game, because my whole energy towards this would be completely different. But we did edge the Philadelphia Eagles 27-26. Next week, Christmas Day, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh, Heinz Field. Like I said, it's for all the marbles. And my defensive backs, the secondary, got to step it up, man. Tavon Young is criminal. I'm starting to feel like you stealing money from the Baltimore Ravens right now, because every week you getting burnt like toast, man. It's crazy. Terrell Suggs, shout out to Sizzle. He definitely showed some heart, showed that Hall of Fame caliber mentality in the fourth quarter today. Got to the quarterback when he needed to. So I'm not going to go off on the Ravens too bad, but I'm just kind of disappointed overall in what I saw today, man, from the defense. Got to step it up, man. We had that game in the bag, and we almost lost it. And I credit the Philadelphia Eagles for going for 2 points at the end. They pretty much out of playoff contention, but, just to be the spoiler, I credit them, and I'm glad we was able to get that one, because if we would have lost that game, the Philadelphia Eagles, man, our season could have been over, to be honest with you. So That's it, man. Sylvester 7 Sports Talk, 7 Mitchell, man. Make sure y'all join us on our podcast every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 347-989-8102. Don't forget to subscribe right now to the YouTube channel, T7M Radio. Follow us everywhere we lit, all on social media at T7M Radio. Definitely appreciate the support. Go to my Baltimore Ravens, man. Good luck. Y'all have a great week. Christmas Day, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers on deck. I will have my predictions a little bit later on in the week, along with our playoff picture podcast we got with my co-host J.O. and now, who's going to have the weekend off vacation. So he will be back next week. We'll be locked and loaded. So y'all stay safe, man. This is 7 Mitchell.
Best of 7 Sports Talk with 7 Mitchell on T7M Radio every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 347-989-8102, and follow us on social media, T7M Radio on YouTube.